I'll tell you what happened to my sister recently. It started after my sister and her friend decided to go to a fortune teller. They asked about all sorts of girlish nonsense, about relationships with the opposite sex. I wasn't interested in it and I didn't really go into details. A few days later, when I woke up at night, I wanted to drink water. When I entered the kitchen and turned on the light, I saw my sister standing and looking out the window. Coming closer and asking her about what was happening, I did not receive an answer. Then I took her by the shoulders and started shaking her. She woke up, not understanding what she was doing in the kitchen. Frankly, my sister was not much shocked by herself. We went to bed next. The next night, my sister's sleepwalking began to progress. She was no longer looking out the window, but at me. Imagine a picture. I wake up in the middle of the night and see her standing motionless by my bed and looking at me with lifeless eyes. I almost shit myself from it. I didn't wake her up. Getting out of bed, I carefully escorted her to the room where she was sleeping and put her in bed, covering her with a blanket. I didn't really sleep until morning. Thoughts kept coming into my head about what happened to my sister, because this had never happened before. The third night was truly eerie. I was awakened by rustling and footsteps in the room. It was so dark that you couldn't see anything. Picking up the phone lying next to the pillow, he turned on the flashlight and lit up the room. My sister was writing some symbols on the wall with a marker. All these looked like letters and even formed into words. But these symbols had nothing in common with the letters that we find in various well-known alphabets. In wild horror, I got out of bed and turned on the light. The sister immediately fell to the floor and began to struggle in a fit. Somehow calming her down, I called an ambulance and it was decided to be hospitalized. I think these are the consequences of going to a fortune teller.